Welcome, everybody, to episode 39 of This Week in K-Pop. In this episode, we talk about Royal Pirates, Rainbow Blaxx, Rhythm Power, AOA, and 4 minutes. My name is Steven, and with me is my co-host Josh, who wanted to speak too early.
I didn't want to speak too early.
Yeah, I saw you were like... I saw that. If you're watching the video version of this podcast, you saw that. Or you're listening to the audio podcast, which you had no idea what just happened.
That's my normal face, man.
Is that your normal face?
I just try to be quiet. Why are you talking?
It's my job to talk, bro.
It's our job.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your job was looking pretty.
That too.
Now, This Week in K-Pop is a discussion podcast that covers the week's K-pop news and music video releases. And each week, Josh and I will alternate on deciding the best song of the week. And this week, Josh has the pick for the second episode in 2014.
New year. So we're stopping with the whole 2 songs because we're trying to release week by week now.
It is happening week by week, 1 song a week. And what a week it was this week.
Yeah, so there was a lot of songs that we didn't like a lot. But there were a good handful of songs that were like, man, these are really, really good songs. And, you know, surprise, surprise, 2 out of 3 of them are Brave
Don't
Sound.
find out. Oh, you ruined the surprise. You ruined the surprise.
As if they wouldn't know. It's got to be Brave Sound or Primary.
Maybe they wouldn't know.
So
I don't even know who Primary is from Brave Sound away. But anyways, what is the best song of the week?
The best song of the week is Royal Pirates with Drawing the Line.
Now, Royal Pirates? They Brave Sound?
Royal Pirates is not Brave Sound. The reason why I picked Royal Pirates this week is this is an awesome song. Definitely underappreciated. The YouTube music video only has about 100,000 views. And this song is just like awesome. Awesome. It's an awesome song.
Really good.
This is one of the 3 songs that I think were really, really, really good this week. The music video is kind of a typical kind of rock music video, which you don't really see too much in Korean music. It doesn't really get very popular. But
yeah, so Royal Pirates, they're a band, of course. But they're not an idol band like CM Blue or FT Island or Led Apple.
Yeah.
So they're more kind of like Busker Busker, sort of like as in they're a real band.
But I mean, FT Island and Led Apple, I think they play their own
instruments. They play their instruments, but they're not like, they weren't a band that like, they formed as a band, was performing, went on YouTube, got some views, and then became,
Because that's basically how Royal Pirates did it. They were like a cover rock band.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, and they got kind of famous, and then they just released this music video, So
yeah, Drawing the Line, surprisingly, we were going through shit after shit after shit, and we were like, don't want to talk
about this.
And one of our listeners last week was like, hey, you should check out Royal Pirates, Drawing the Line. And I think this actually technically came out during last week's episode, but we were running short on videos this week. So shout outs to you. But I really, really like this song, surprisingly. I used to listen to a lot of kind of pop rock back when I was in high school or middle school or some long ass time ago. And this kind of reminds me of like the pop rock that I like, which is I like rock. I can hear the guitar playing right there. I hear the drums come in, hear that bass. And there's even a guitar riff in there, which is pretty cool. And then adding to that, like watching the music video, I mean, there's some pretty nice looking dudes. If you like nice looking dudes, you should definitely check out the Royal Pirates video.
Yeah,
there's some nice looking dudes in there.
The bassist looks like he could like be
like a Calvin Klein model.
He kind of looks half, kind of like I do, but
way better.
But like 10 times more handsome. Like go check it out.
8 times, maybe 8 times.
A good time's more handsome.
I'll give you some.
A good time's more handsome.
And at least affinity times handsomer.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of rock music as well. I really like Muse. Muse is my favorite rock band, as well as the Strokes. Bands like that. So hearing this kind of song come into Korean music, or just discovering this type of Korean music is great. I try to listen to a lot of like, Korean rock and like Korean indie. But it's a little bit harder to get your hands on, in mainstream music. So it's good to see, Royal Pirates doing something, novel for once.
Yeah. And other than that, it's just a good song. Like,
it's a great
catchy
song.
as fuck. We're singing it for like 20 minutes before we started recording this.
Yeah.
So
literally like 20 minutes before we started recording this.
Because it takes us forever to record.
We just like jumping around.
My clothes are off. His clothes are off.
Eating Krispy Kreme donuts.
Dicks were slapping. I mean, you know.
Sword fighting. Ching, ching. You know, things like that.
Definitely don't make a ching ching sound. My chinga. You get it?
My chinga.
But anyway, so Royal Pirates, thank you for the dick slapping fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because their official debut was only last year.
Yeah,
so
1 year ago.
I look forward to more singles and stuff by them. The next song we're going to talk about is Rainbow Blaxx with their song Cha Cha. Now, Rainbow Blaxx, of course, being the subunit of Rainbow.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, who would have thought? Although I saw some YouTube comments that were like, yo, what's this subgroup? It's like, yo, when you got a fucking color in there, you know a subgroup. Orange caramel.
Blaxx ain't a color.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Blaxx is... now, we did a reaction video to this, but we've listened to the song a couple more times.
Yeah.
And it ain't get much better.
It's all right. I mean, it's not a horrible song. Don't get us wrong, but
it's not a horrible song. It's a forgettable song.
It's a very forgettable song. I mean, when you're talking about what songs,
some of the other ones
this week.
I mean, the video is still okay, I guess. It's it's got some tetes and some butt, and
it's got a lot of legs.
It's
got a lot of leg.
But looking at kind of some of the YouTube comments and the dislike proportions, it seems to be like some people are the hate on Too Sexy is rising a little bit.
Yeah, it has about like maybe 2,000 downvotes, and people are saying some of the comments say, oh, it's kind of racy.
Yeah, like my middle school student daughter or whatever will be listening to this.
Yeah,
it's a little much when you think about it that way, But yeah, the song didn't get much better. Sorry, Blaxx. I look for white. White's better.
And it's a little bit strange because when I think of Rainbow, I just can't help but think like cute concept. And
Rainbow wasn't always cute. Their first song was A, and that was like fucking they're lifting their shirt up.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't know. It's just when I think of Rainbow.
Yeah, the name of Rainbow.
Even the name Rainbow itself. I mean, it's just not.
But they're Rainbow Blaxx. If you add Blaxx to anything, you get more sexy.
See, but the thing is, you and I were talking about this earlier this week. We were saying...
I don't talk to you.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you're right.
You're talking to me every day.
I'm not going to say every day.
But we were saying that sexy is the same thing as aegyo. And if you guys know what aegyo is like acting cutesy. So if you kind of force, sexy, the way you force like people doing aegyo, it just gets annoying. Like,
yeah,
stop.
It's just like, what are you doing?
Just stop.
Stop
what you're doing.
Put on some clothes, girl.
Put on some, yeah. When have we ever said that? Put on some clothes, girl.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, I say that, but if a girl like that was in front of me, I'd be like, I don't know what to do. But
my pants would know what to do.
But I've been to strip clubs before, and like
word, I haven't been to strip club before.
I went only once in Vegas.
Right.
And so, but it wasn't the nice strip club. It was like the off the strip club. And the thing with strip clubs, it's like. They're naked girls. They're not. It's gross. It's really gross. Like, even if they're pretty, which they weren't, because they had rock hard boobs, because they were all like shitty plastic surgery jobs. But still, it's like when I go to Hooters, like I just feel creepy. I feel really creepy. I don't like it. Like, there's a real difference between trying too hard, i.e. Hooters, I think sometimes, and just seeing a girl wearing normal clothes, maybe a little revealing on the streets. It's like, damn. One's like, girl.
Shiganiso. He's like, you got some time?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I'd be like,
your tongue will fall like that.
I had like a donut in my mouth. I had like crumbs all over the place.
Yeah.
My tongue don't do that.
Your tongue goes, ew.
Anyways, so, that's Rainbow Blaxx. Let's talk about the next one.
So the next song is Rhythm Power with Game of Thrones. Now, we talked about Rhythm Power song before, I think. They had a little collaboration with Zion T, and we really, really liked that song.
I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. Because
I think we did.
I thought I didn't hear that song until I heard on your thing.
No, can't be. Either way, Rhythm Power has put out a new song, Game of Thrones, and this video is hilarious. If you guys don't really know what they're talking about, in the video, they are basically rapping about Korean drinking games. just Korean drinking games. That's it. And they're dressed up in these like weird
like
matching
90s.
like faux like joke gangster, like parody gangster costumes, and they have their hairs cut like really ridiculously, and it is just a really, really fun video. It made us laugh, and that's why we wanted to put it into this podcast, honestly, because it was funny.
And also because there were not many videos this week. Because, to be fair, Josh understood this way more, because number one, Josh drinks, and I don't. And number two, Josh drinks in Korea a lot, and so he knows Korean drinking games, which I don't. So when I was watching this video, I was like...
I have Korean friends.
I don't know.
But
I have Korean friends.
You don't have any friends. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry about Chingu. That's silly.
We both know one of my friends is a drinking fiend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not me. But anyways, so I didn't really understand the video. I mean, the song was okay. Josh laughed a lot because he was like, ha, that's a Korean drinking game. And I'm like, ha, you're an alcoholic.
I'm not alcoholic.
You drunk now? Like last week? No, I'm just kidding. You guys would know if he's drunk.
Fuck you in the butt.
Only when you're drunk.
Mm.
And I'm drunk, which is never. But anyways, so check it out. It's called Game of Thrones, but the Korean name is not Game of Thrones. The Korean name is something. But it's really just Korean drinking, like lampooning Korean drinking games in the song.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Rhythm Power. I really did like their last song. This one is kind of like hit or miss on the comedy factor since I ain't Korean.
The last song was called Bond Girl. Go check it out if we didn't
Bond Girl.
If we didn't mention it in a previous podcast. I'm pretty sure we did, but
I think we did, man. I don't know.
Go check it out.
But way better song. Way better. I still listen to that song all the time. And I'm like, B. Oh, in case I forgot how to spell.
D girl B. O
and D.
D.
Yeah. I'm James Bond.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, this podcast will be a little more free because since we don't have that much to talk about, we're already 12 minutes in. We're going straight to the news. When I say straight to the news, I mean, first, we'd like to thank all the people that subscribe to us on YouTube.
Right.
I know this is very kind of self-masturbatory to kind of count down every week, but it makes me happy. I hope it kind of inspires the listeners to be like, hey, people actually listen to these people, except for me. You know, it's not just me.
Other people listen to these two stupid dudes besides
me and my chingus.
It's like, oh, I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not like crazy for listening to these two like dumbasses.
All right, let's calm down the rhetoric. All right, but anyways, last week the subscriber number was 416.
Not bad. We broke 400.
Not bad. We broke 400. It just seemed like last week. And
just
then
seemed like yesterday.
And then right now we're at 465.
Mm-hmm.
We passed 450. So I'm, of course, he's not that excited because we'll be really excited for 500.
500.
500.
And then after that, we'll say what? 1,000?
After that will be 1,000. After that,
for greedy?
For greedy, it'll be 1,000. And then we'll only be like a 100th of some of the other people.
Yeah.
But seriously, no, we always joke about it, but really, really, really want to thank everybody that listens to us on iTunes, that watches on YouTube, and all that good stuff.
Follows us on Twitter, likes us on Facebook, all of you people.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. And leave us a lot of comments because we like to read those. We like to, comment back. Because basically we like to talk about K-pop. And if you like to talk about K-pop, talk to us.
Word. And we also want to mention, of course, that since the last podcast, we released a new Waegooks episode, which is where me and Josh talk about some of our experiences in South Korea, since we both do live here, and we're both English teachers. And the last episode is about EPIC orientation. And EPIC is the program that we both used to kind of get here. It's the national program for teachers in public schools here. So if you are going or thinking of joining the EPIC program, you might want to watch that. But it's only on YouTube, so check it out on that YouTube. It's called Two Waegooks in Korea.
Yep.
Episode number 5.
Number 5.
All right, now to the news. Big week. When I say big week, it wasn't a big week.
Nothing really happened this week.
Nothing happened other than Selka, some more fucking Selkas.
And then the whole Nicole rumors.
Yeah.
Like, Nicole going here, Nicole going there. Nicole like, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Nicole's like, So we'll talk about that when it's a fact. But what is a fact is that all three major networks in Korea, MBC, SBS, KBS, have all banned Gary's new album from being broadcasted.
Which is not too surprising. I mean, if you guys have seen Shower Later, it's kind of raunchy.
Yeah.
So the fact that they started banning it is no surprise to us. But it's still pretty.
I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of a big thing for all three networks to kind of ban your thing because I mean you're not going to be played on any award show or the weekly award shows, right?
Yeah, like Inkigayo, Music Bank, Music Core. You're not going to show up on those.
Yeah,
and those are pretty big deals.
Yeah, those are really big here
because I think Girls' Day won a lot of awards on those award shows for something. And like right afterwards, they got a whole bunch of like CF deals.
Yeah.
So people are watching them, and it's how a lot of people get their music. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a big hit to Gary's solo album. We're not really sure how he's gonna kind of promote this way, or how he's gonna really get the word out for his album.
Well, the thing is, we didn't talk about Gary's 2 songs, which was Moto Zolo or. I always forget Sotamola, Motozola. It's one of those.
And Shower
Later. We did reaction videos, but we didn't talk about it on the podcast because we didn't really like the songs, and we had way too much to talk about last week.
Yeah.
But Shower Later is like freaking gangbustering though. I think it has like 1.5 million views, which is huge. Number one for a hip hop artist, like especially Gary. I mean, Lee Sang usually does decently well.
Yeah, Lee Sang is a pretty like popular group in Korea. Hip hop wise, and even Gary himself releasing a solo album is kind of
a big deal.
Yeah.
If you look at his Zotomola or Mola Zota or whatever the fuck the other one's called, it doesn't have remotely the same number of views. And of course, that's because
boobies.
Shower Later. If you haven't seen it, it's got a crap. It's just gratuitous,
raunchy,
softcore. It's like softcore kind of porn.
Raunchy.
Yeah. Which is fine. It works, obviously. That's the thing. It's like we bash on him, but it works. It sells. And his music video and the word of mouth from his album is going ham. So, it's still weird though seeing that image compared to his Running Man image. Because I was just watching Running Man the other day, and I was like, Gary, you think about boobies? You're thinking about boobies right now, I bet.
Well, I mean, that's like everyone in the business though. Like. Big Bangs are like charismatic members, like hip hop, but half of them are like super duper shy and like can't talk to girls.
Some of them strangle girls.
Some of them are like really freaky deeks.
Yeah.
So you never know.
That's true. The
image they portray a lot of times are different from who you're really getting. Even if you look at variety shows or dramas, things like that, you never really know a celebrity unless you know them, right? So,
which is especially true in Korea, sadly.
Yeah, because you sell the image.
Sell that image,
not just the music.
To us, scrubs.
I mean, we like the image of A-Pink. Let's not lie about that. We like the image of Sister R.
They could all be fucking awful bitches.
Awful, just horrible, just the worst.
And I'm sorry for calling them bitches. I don't know they're bitches, but it could be.
It could be.
Could be. But the other news story we want to talk about is that the Gaon chart that we used to talk about all the time, Get Your Gay On, they released their... No, it's definitely Gaon, like gay, Mr. Gay, get it right.
It might be Mr. Gay.
It's definitely not gay. We talked about this. It's 100% gay.
Because it's not gay. It's gay.
It's gay. But
in Korean.
Other than that, stop sidetracking me, mother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Gaon charts, Get Your Gay On, released their yearly 2013 chart. So it ranked, of course, the top 100 songs for digital rankings.
Yeah.
Which the Gaon chart combines all the kind of data from all the online music kind of distributors in Korea.
Yeah.
It's like 8 of them. So it's pretty...
Like streaming sites and sites where you can purchase the songs
music,
like that.
Yeah. So it's a pretty relatively accurate portrayal of what Korean people, not K-pop lovers, but Korean people in general, like.
Because a lot of K-pop lovers will buy the physical albums, right?
Yeah.
To support their groups or support, the companies.
And we've said it many times when we talk about the Gaon chart, but there's so many bands that are not remotely popular overseas, but are huge in Korea, in proper. So of course, number one was
no surprise.
He won like the Golden Disc Award because he's got the number one selling single, whatever the heck. It's Psy with Gentleman.
Yeah.
So no surprise there. Psy also won last year with Gangnam Style. Who would have thought?
Which is also not surprising at all.
But he was very, very closely followed. 30 million points behind.
That's a lot of points.
Which is a lot.
Right. Because when you look at the difference between like 2 through like what? Maybe 10?
That's about 30 million.
That's about
usually there's about 5 million or less difference. But anyways, number 2 is Baechiki featuring Ailey with Shower of Tears.
Okay, I did not believe that. I couldn't believe that this song was second. Because
I mean, I knew it was really popular.
This song is supremely popular in Korea, but it just doesn't. You wouldn't expect this song to be second, right? So when you look at these, this data, it looks pretty legit when you think about it. Yeah.
So I mean, if we mention any songs you haven't heard it, you should probably check out. You should definitely check out this song, "Shower of Tears," because I really liked it. Kelvin actually, back in the day, Kelvin said we didn't want to talk about it because he didn't like that shit. And I was like, Kelvin, you out.
Put some other guy in.
Put some other guy who likes
K-pop.
Who likes hip hop. Not you. Not just ballads. Number 3, surprising, I thought. Number 3, Sister 19 with Gone Not Around Any Longer. Like, that's number 3. That's higher than every other K-pop group. Except for Psy, if you count Psy.
Yeah, if you're looking at just straight K-pop, Sister 19. Sister 19's
Gone Not Around.
Yeah, Gone Not Around Any Longer. The English name is so much more difficult than the Korean name, but not any other of the Sistar songs. Sistar released a lot of songs last year. A good amount of songs.
They did their album.
Right? And Gone Not Around Any Longer
It shows people don't really care about Dawson and Soyu. Same here. Number 4, also a little surprising how high he is. Number 4 is Roy Kim.
Boom, boom, boom.
With his song, Boom, Boom, Boom. Roy Kim. Not to be confused with Love, Love. But,
spring is Boom, Boom, Boom.
But Roy Kim actually was really popular when he came out. But then, of course, I think some plagiarism shit happened, and he kind of... He went back into the spotlight a little bit, back from it. But Roy Kim, number 4, did pretty dang well.
He also won the Golden Disc Award for newcomer.
Yeah, newcomer
like
maybe.
Yeah,
which makes sense. Yeah. I think he won along with BTS, which doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I'm not even sure how they do the Golden Disc Awards.
Roy Kim is like millions and millions of downloads and sales and music and MV views, and BTS. It's like
because we were looking up the winners, and we were going to talk about the Golden Disc Awards, but we
didn't really.
We were a little bit confused because I know what awards they give out, but they were giving out the awards to like 2 people at a time.
They're like popularity award for album and for 2 people, and then popularity award for single for two people. But it's a popularity award. Why do you need to split between album and single?
Right?
And usually the single came from an album. It ain't no goddamn sense.
So the Golden Disc Award popularity for a song went to Girls' Generation.
Sure.
Right? And also Roy Kim. Right? So we thought, maybe it's like female and male. Okay, maybe they split it that way. But no, the album was Shiny and what? Beast?
Beast.
We were like, okay, so we don't know why they're giving out 2 awards per category. But that's just the way it works.
They're just jank awards to me, to be honest.
The Golden Disc Awards? The Golden Disc Awards is like the Korean Grammys, man.
Yeah, but the Grammys, do the Grammys let fans vote?
I don't even know, actually.
Because, I know the Golden Disc do, especially popularity awards. I think they're 80% fan base. If you let fans vote, it's just whoever clicks on that mouse the most. It's not. That's why it's not a big deal to me. Okay. But also the Grammys, most people don't really care about the Grammys. When's the last time you were like, "What's that Grammy? Oh, you won a Grammy? Oh!"
But they always say Grammy-winning artist, blah blah blah.
They don't mean nothing sometimes.
True.
Number 5, we just talked about Gary. Number 5 is Lee Sang. Lee Sang with Tears. I knew this was a big song. I didn't know it was this big of a song. I didn't like the song. But
I didn't really like. I mean, Lee Sung's not really my style, to be honest.
it's not mine. The way he flows is not my. It's a little too hip hop, real hip hop, and not hip hop. I like a hip hop. Speaking of pop, number 6 is 4minute with their song "What's Your Name?" What's your name? Which that makes a lot of sense because that song was really
We heard it
popular.
everywhere. We heard that song everywhere.
Shout out to Brave Sound on that one. Number 7 is Hagak with his song "Monodrama."
Mm-hmm.
I knew Hagak does really well for himself.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of like older kind of Korean people that I talk to ask what type of music they like. They like ballads.
Yeah.
Ballads is
Ballads
almost
are the
always
shit.
the answer.
Yeah. And there are a lot of ballads in these top 100.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to go through all top 100, of course.
Yeah, we might go through
Maybe 20. I don't know.
maybe a few, and then we'll kind of point out some ones that kind of stuck out to us, right?
Or number 8, speaking of ballads, Davichi. with Turtle.
Davichi.
Turtle's not my favorite of their Davichi songs last year, but
yeah,
you know,
or last year, yeah.
Number 9, Sistar. Again,
Give it to me.
Give It To Me. That is, that's 2 Sistar songs before.
In the top 10.
In the top 10, which actually last year, number 3 and 4 were Sistar. Loving You and Alone.
You mean 2012?
2012. Sorry, I meant 2012. This is 2013. So, Sistar's been, that's above Girls' Generation. That's above every other girl group. That's above 21. That's above freaking, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
That's above the God tier.
Yeah, like 4minute is here, but, we're talking about, A tier, God tier girl groups right now.
And I think Sistar is really reaching up there. They're creeping up there.
For me, they're up there. They're A-list, for sure. I mean,
they might be God tier soon.
They will be God tier. If they have another year, like they've had the past 2 years, they will be definitely...
Because 21 is definitely going down. 21's definitely losing a lot of steam.
Just because they're not releasing, albums. They're releasing, digital singles and
True, but even the digital singles have not been doing well. I mean, comparatively.
And then you have Sonny Shide, Girls' Generation releasing one song a year.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing, girls?
What are you doing, girls?
You guys are coming back soon.
They're supposed to come back soon. Josh going to be staying up all night.
Pushing it back.
Yeah, they're busy. Her drama, Yuna's drama's got to suck. Number 10. Yeah, number 10. More dramas, not dramas, more ballads. Davichi featuring Verbal Jint, Be Warmed. That was a good song. Verbal Jinta? That's my favorite Davichi song from last year.
It's a pretty good song. If you haven't heard it, it's a really good song.
Number 11, K-Will, Love Blossom.
Which was a really, really good song also.
Good song, ballad. Number 12, Actong Musician. Crescendo.
Jinx.
They really like Actong Musician here.
Yeah.
Which I've heard, some of their songs are okay, but they're not, that's really the power of the K-pop shows here. K-pop Star. They're from K-pop Star, right? Or are they from the other one?
There's 2 or 3 of them, right? I just can't remember which one. But they're off, one of those. 13, Girls' Generation, I Got a Boy. 14 is Surprising.
Yeah.
Busker, Cherry Blossom. So,
although this is Cherry Blossom ending. Is that different?
I don't think so. But every time spring rolls around, Koreans like to listen to Busker, Cherry Blossom. Yeah. I don't know why. They just do.
And it's so popular, it reached number 14, and it was released, if it's the right song, it was released, last year?
Or 2 years ago? It was released 2012.
Yeah, it was released 2012, but it still ranked as number 14 in 2013. That's how popular that song is.
It carried over a year later.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Number 15, Actong Musician, I Love You. Number 16, Lin, featuring Bechigi, Tonight.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't actually know that song.
It's an alright song. Pretty good.
But it's number 16. Number 17, Lee Sung-chul, My Love. That song was everywhere.
Yeah. This is the proposal song, even though it's about breaking up.
But he decided to make a video about proposing, so it's about love now.
Love.
Number 18, The One, Winter Love.
Now,
never heard that one.
A lot of you may not know who The One is, but The One is very, very, very popular in Korea. All my students know of The One.
Is it one dude?
Yeah, I think it's just one dude.
Good.
Yeah, dude.
Because you have a number in your name, better match. Talking to me for a minute.
Got 7. Got 7.
Did it right. Yeah, you did it right.
19, CN Blue, I'm Sorry. 20, Cho Young Pil, Bounce.
21 pounds?
Yeah, these are really popular songs.
Yeah.
Lehigh, Rose, 21. 22, Girls' Day, Expectation, Gide.
Girls' Day, doing pretty good. That's above a lot of people. Girls' Day.
So
I'm trying to think what else is. Actually, number 29 is pretty crazy to me. Number 29 is Bumpkey featuring East End's Bad Girl.
We hear that song a lot, though.
Yeah, but that's the first, except for Betchigi, that's the first hip hop song. And Bumpkey's doing really well recently.
He's featured on a lot of songs this year.
A lot of good songs.
A lot of fantastic songs.
Yeah.
We just talked about Bumpkey in our last podcast, right?
Yes, he was with Verbal Gent and Sani.
And he was also in the song with Mamamoo.
He was also in the Mamamoo song, which is really good. Yeah. Seriously, that's a good song.
So, 33, I'm a little bit surprised about that it's so low, is A-Pink's No No No.
Yeah,
it would be higher.
It's behind Secret Yoo-Hoo, which is 30. Like,
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
That makes no sense.
Because A-Pink was, like, this song was, like, one of the most streamed songs.
Well, actually, I talked about it. It does make some sense because a lot of this is to deal with, like, buying data, like people who buy songs. And adults buy songs. Kids don't buy songs. Especially in Korea. They fucking pirate it like crazy. Yeah. So it does make sense that that's why the really K-pop-y groups are not super high, because a lot of their music is probably pirated.
That makes sense.
So that makes a little bit more sense. Secret Yoo-Hoo.
Secret Yoo-Hoo, I mean, yeah.
Lim Kim, alright, number 37. Like, that song
it's pretty popular.
Is crazy.
I'm surprised at number 35. 35 is Taeyeon's And One, Kurigo Hana. That is from an OST. That's an OST.
They do love their OST songs here, though.
They do love their OST songs. And then we have a lot of, like,
Shiny Dream Girls, 43.
So that's like a really K-pop song. Busker Busker's up here, Love at First.
Geeks is on here a couple times.
2 a.m. is on here, One Spring Day.
46. Okay. 48, Carly Rae Jepsen. Shout-outs to America. Call Me Maybe. A lot of my students know Call Me Maybe. Actually, almost all my students know Call Me Maybe.
So, I mean, there's a lot of Davichi on here.
Bar, 53. That seems pretty low.
Crayon Pop, Bar. That is pretty low, yeah.
Behind Hyori? Like, really? Like, I mean, I know Hyori did okay, but she didn't do Bar okay. What do we got? EXO Growl, 56. Whatever. Shout outs to 15 and Somebody. It's one of my favorite songs. Number 58. 74, J Park, Joa.
That's our jam.
That's our jam. Like, we sing that every time in Norabong, but we play K-pop games with our students.
I sing that song, and then you just go, Joa.
That's singing.
That's not singing, bro.
Singing, bro. Hype Man's also singing. But yeah, so if you want to check out this list, I mean, just go to All K-Pop. We'll probably link it in something. But it's pretty crazy how, I guess, little K-pop is on this list.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
It's maybe like a third, actually, like K-pop.
Yeah.
And maybe like 2/3 like hip-hop and ballads / OSTs, right?
Yeah. But yeah. So, shout-outs to the overall thing I take away from this is that Sistar is rolling in deep. Like, Sistar
is killing it these past 2 years, right? They're really up there. No. So, congratulations to them. I mean, we're really big fans of Sistar.
Yes, we are. And a lot of that has to do with Brave Sound producing a lot of their music. And speaking of Brave Sound, let's talk about the last 2 songs of this week. The first one being by a group called AOA with their song, Miniskirt.
AOA, Ace of Angels. We really liked AOA's last song, right? 흔들어. Confused is the English name of it.
Which was their first kind of I'm sexy, bring sexy back concept.
Like I've heard of AOA before. I don't know any of the members, obviously. I just heard of the name. And before their last song and this song, I hadn't really paid them much attention, but this song is really, really good. Miniskirt is a really, really good song. Like going into this week, it was going to be my favorite song of the week, but then we just Royal Pirates and just
Royal Pirates came in,
Done.
And we did a reaction video to this, and this was kind of the opposite of Rainbow's song because the more I listened to this song, the more I liked it. I had an inkling that it was Brave Sound, and then we were an idiot because it says in the song, of course, the dude's like Brave Sound. And we're like,
we kind of missed it.
We were probably talking or something. But like, I know it's kind of a joke. Like we say it as a joke a lot of times.
We say it, like anything
by Brave Sound
we like,
but like
seriously, like we like everything Brave Sound puts out.
So yeah, AOA when they debuted, they were like indistinguishable from something like Nine Muses or whatever. The gimmick they had was that their subunit was a band and they actually play real instruments.
Yeah.
And so their subunits did make a decent song, which is Moya.
AOA Black, I think it was.
Blaxx? I think it's Black. Yeah.
AOA Black, right?
Rainbow Black. Right? But so they did that, and I think they got their name out there a little bit, and then they came out with the Sexy concept, and Hunduro was a good song, but Miniskirt's better. Yeah, it's got that Brave Sound kick in there. Yeah, and I'm really happy, for them. They still have a rapper that I don't like, which she's too whiny. She
reminds me of like Miro from Brown Eyed Girls, but a little bit more whiny.
Which is a little bit more bad, but it's still a good song. Still a great song, especially for a week, which we thought was really
pretty barren week, pretty dry, yeah.
But this would not have been my best song of the week because my best song of the week is what song?
It's 4 Minute song, Only Gained Weight. Now this song is
it's like a special song.
It's a special collaboration song with Brave Sound, Brave Brothers, because Brave Sound and Brave Brothers are celebrating their 10th anniversary. So they're kind of, I think, releasing a new song every month or week. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I thought it was like a special project album.
Yeah, something like that. And 4 Minute is the one that they're collabing with because they've done a lot of 4 Minute songs that were hits.
Yeah.
And this song is also a hit. It is a great song.
So, you just take away 4 Minute. And this song is good not because of 4 Minute.
Anyone could sing this song and make it a hit.
Like, just the backtrack of it and the fucking groove and shit. It's so just gets in your soul.
Yeah, because Brave Sound, Brave Brothers, he kind of adds a little bit of a funk, sometimes a syncopated beat, and that's just really, really catchy to
really
guys like us. To guys like us who like that kind of music. So it's just really, really satisfying to hear it like a bum, bum, bum.
And it's got that you can hear him hitting the fucking electronic piano, like you can hear him hitting to make those notes, that melody in the background. That's just so good. Now, I will say some of the songs are sounding awful similar.
Yeah, a Brave Sound song that came out was, I think, Bestie Love Options.
Love Options. Yeah.
This song and Miniskirt sounds like they could be in kind of like a remix, mix with each other, and they kind of sound similar, which is kind of...
They're all good, though.
Which is kind of like the sound that you get when you have a certain type of producer, right? Yeah. Like, and just Primary has his own sound.
Yeah.
Like, even in the States, like, Timbaland is a pretty, like, well-known producer. He kind of has a distinctive sound also. So, producers kind of make a certain type of music,
But I will say, though, that, 4 Minute does an okay... Just like Not What's Your Name. I didn't like What's Your Name. Is the Poppin'? I really like that song, and 4 Minute did an okay job, but still in my head, I still wish Sistar sang it. And actually, I wish Hyorin sang it, not even Sistar. But this song also, it's 4 Minute did okay.
Sistar 19, Bora needs a rap in it though.
True, Bora needs a rap. Soyu's good, and Dawson is a draft, but
a draft.
She
got a long neck though.
4 Minute did an okay job, but just seriously, when I hear this song and I hear a Rainbow Blaxx song, or I hear a Nine Muses song, or I hear some other group song, it's just some of them are so boring. It's just you just sound like a song, but when you hear a Brave Sound song, it's got some juice.
It's got like a a little bit of funk groove to it,
The only thing that holds this song back a little bit from some of the other songs that doesn't have as much English in it. In this 4 Minute song. And since I don't know Korean, I usually rely on an English hook in there somewhere that has a repeating English line.
Or kind of like a phrase in a bridge or That's kind of catchy. I know what you're talking about. Like in Sistar, like give it to me, like
just
give it to me,
loving you. It's just something in there.
Loving you.
Yeah, just something. If I listen to it enough, I'll pick up like some kind of Korean gibberish that I'll repeat, which I will because I will be listening to this song. But that's just the one downside for me, anyways. Since I don't know Korean.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of our listeners don't know Korean also.
True.
And you listen to it for the sound of the song. So,
yeah,
you never know.
So that is it for the Brave Sound edition of our podcast.
Brave Sound. I think you found the name. Brave Sound.
Definitely 2014 is the year of Brave Sound. But, congrats to him for 10 years, because the last couple of years has been doing really good. Really good.
You could even, credit him for the rise of Sistar. Because
credit him.
A lot of Sistar's early hits are Brave Sound. So.
Yeah, definitely. That's it for this remarkably short episode of This Week in K-Pop. If you made it this far, once again, we congratulate you. We're really, really happy whenever people make it this far. We should really do some kind of a question at the end, and if people make it this far, to reward them with something. Maybe if we reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe we might do something.
Maybe an album giveaway or something.
Maybe an album giveaway, or if we can't ship that shit, maybe some iTunes. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But thank you. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends. Tell your chingus.
Tell your chingus.
Yep, tell your chingus. And, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Let's go tell to the sewing gook. Go tell the sewing gook.
Tell your chingus.
But, yeah. And we done babbling. See you guys next time.
Bye.